It's time to go cruising. I've got nothing to lose, so I make my way down to Commercial Drive. That's where we ride. Hi, I'm Sara Vickruck.
I'm Anais West.
And we are the writer-creators of Queer Love Ballad, a new slam poetry musical that we are doing at the Fringe as winners of the Fringe New Play Prize from Playwrights Theatre Center.
As a kid, I didn't wear my difference well. I shrunk to the peripheries, bent over a book, at home in my head. It's genre bending. It blends slam poetry with pop folk music.
And two queer women.
There's Nina, who's polyamorous and bisexual, and Gabby, who's a lesbian and who's monogamous most of the time, and they meet, fall in love, and try to navigate the differences in their opinions on sex.
And it's got catchy tunes that aren't always about being monogamous, and lots of poetry that is sexy and evocative.
Alone in my room, I read and wrote fantasies. 100 worlds existing simultaneously. I held no allegiances. I loved every character at once.
It's fun.
It was blue is the warmest color, my gay independent film summer spent tanning naked on her roof. From that vantage point, high above normal, we bathed in our exile heat.
Since December, we've been working with Joanna Garfinkel, who's our dramaturg, and developing the script.
Yeah, and the goal is also to get mentors from the community. So Sarah's mentoring with Michelle Cutler, who's a composer and musician and sound designer. And I'll be mentoring with someone from the poetry community as well to help develop those specific disciplines as well.
Yeah, I think the interesting part about this process for myself has been writing songs with really clear content in mind. I'm a singer-songwriter in life, and so I've written a lot of music, but not necessarily something that needs to be quite so storytelling. And so that's been, and then we've collaborated on some of the lyrics sometimes, and Anais will give me lines and then I'll sing them to see if they make sense. Yeah, and then also finding ways to integrate the poetry and sound, not even necessarily just music, but fooling around with different instruments and different ways of making sound.
We use something called a sansula.
You can look that up. Google it. I pull my helmet off, run my hands through my platinum coif. It's poetry night at Cafe de Soleil. I'm looking to get laid.
Well, I normally work alone. So I'm more the writer type who's hermits away in their room and works by myself on a script. So working collaboratively has been interesting, challenging, and also incredibly fulfilling. So that's been good.
We've been really thankful to have this opportunity from PTC to work on developing this show. It's got a further life after this. We're gonna go on to do it with Pride and Art, who runs the Queer Arts Festival.
They produce the Queer Arts Festival.
And it's they've got a new gallery space called the Sum Gallery, and in 2019 we're going to be performing this piece there. And having so much time, or been afforded so much time to develop the show, has been super helpful. Yeah. But ooh, girl, you got me confused, girl. With your hair buzzed on one side, do you like what I like? You could also be an alternative hipster. Ooh, girl.
In that moment, I knew my fictions were possible truths. Stop being weird. I love it.